Hi, I'm Kyle Harris, and we're here today to talk to you about some rugby training, some resistance training for rugby. We're going to show you some exercises that would be done in the stabilization endurance phase of the NASM OPT model. This is my subject, Dan Smith. The first exercise Dan's going to show you is a frontal plane step up, balance, curl to overhead press. This is a total body exercise. Typically in a workout, for the stabilization phase, we would do 6 to 10 for each leg. Dan's going to abbreviate that and only do 3 to 4 here. So he's on his left leg now, and he would do 6 to 10 at 60% intensity. And then Dan will move over and do the other side there and do 3 more repetitions from this side. It's highly suggested that rugby players have strong hip complex and adductors, and this exercise will help to build those muscles because of the turning, bending, and dynamic nature of the sport of rugby. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be a lower body exercise, and we're going to do stability ball squats. For this exercise, we're going to do 15 to 20 reps depending on the week we're training, and we're going to do 60% intensity, and we're going to find a wall and we're just going to lean against the stability ball, and Dan's going to show us how to do 4 to 5 repetitions here. To increase intensity, your athletes can use dumbbells or medicine balls. After this, we're going to proceed on to another lower body exercise, and Dan's going to do single leg dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, often referred to as RDLs. This is an excellent exercise for rugby players because of all the bending they have to do to pick up the ball, because of the scrums they get in, and because of other factors that they end up having to go down to the ball to. Then we'll post up on one leg, and because this is a single leg exercise, he will perform 6 to 10 repetitions on one leg before moving on to the next leg. The goal here is to keep only one leg on the ground the whole time until you're done with the repetitions, or with that set. And then he'll move on and he'll show us the other leg. In the stabilization endurance phase, it's recommended to use a 4-2-1 tempo. So Dan's trying to decelerate slowly, and he's trying to through the eccentric phase. The next exercise we're going to do is an alternating stability ball dumbbell bench press. So we're going to use the stability ball again. Dan will lay down on the stability ball, and he's going to do an alternating bench press. So he'll do his left arm first, and then his right arm. He'd perform 6 to 10 repetitions with each arm, depending on the week of training, again at 60%. The next exercise is a single leg cable row. And again, because this is a single leg exercise, Dan will do 6 to 10 repetitions on one leg and then 6 to 10 repetitions on the other leg, and then he would switch arms. So if he'd done 6 to 10, he'd switch arms and switch legs here, and then he would perform his next 6 to 10 repetitions posted up on the opposite leg using the opposite arm. After that, we're going to move to another pushing exercise, the single leg, one arm shoulder press. The same acute variables apply here. We're only going to use one dumbbell for this exercise. Dan will perform 6 to 10 repetitions. And then move on to the next side. And since we're here, we'll move on to the single leg dumbbell hammer curl. Dan will grab both dumbbells now. He's going to stand on one leg, He will perform 6 to 10 repetitions.
One arm or two?
He'll just demonstrate 3 here, and then after 6 to 10 here, he would switch legs and do another 6 to 10 for a total of 12 to 20 repetitions with his arms. And then the last exercise we're going to do in the stabilization endurance phase is going to be a single leg tricep push down. Again, with this exercise, we're shooting for 12 to 20 push downs, but we're going to do 6 to 10 on one leg and then switch legs and do 6 to 10 on the opposite leg. When performing exercises like this, it may be beneficial if you're doing multiple sets to start off on your left leg for the first set and then start off on your right leg for the second set to stimulate the body evenly. Those are exercises that could be done in the stabilization endurance phase for a rugby player.